I've been seeing this sentiment floating around the internet. Video games are dying. This is especially funny to me being a video game in development. Dying? Like a Tamagotchi with a dead battery? Oh, the drama. Video games are dying like my love life, which is to say not at all, it's just lagging a little. Gaming wouldn't die, it would just respawn as a spreadsheet somewhere, whispering sweet frame rates to nobody. It might look dead, but I swear it's only AFK from reality, okay? Games never really die. They transcend and are only playable in dreams and unstable quantum states. I'm telling ya, it's just slowing down. It's pacing itself, alright? Like a cheetah that ate a whole pizza, it needs a little nap. The problem is, you get all these games coming out, trying to be live services. Each one wants to get you hooked like a bad habit, you know? They lured you in with the promise of daily rewards. That was 7 years ago. The reward is you now. Then you realize there is no endgame, only a beginning that never ends. Time bends to the game's will. A minute becomes a battle pass becomes an eternity. You'll wind up spending 20 years playing one game. It's like a digital marriage. The only thing that's real anymore is the buffering symbol that spins whenever you try to communicate. The only sparks are coming from the router, and even that's intermittent. You keep trying to get close, but the firewall keeps blocking you. You try to log out, but it tells you cannot quit while there's still a connection. It's like trying to break up with someone over dial-up. Remember that? The screeching symphony of frustration? Yeah, let me tell you about it. You forget what the sun exists, you forget there are even other games out there, until whatever game you're attached to gets shut down. 90% of live services don't survive their first year, yet everyone keeps insisting they need 3 to 5 in production at any given time. And then, once they got you, you're hooked. They go for the money grab. Microtransactions, battle passes, you have to pay extra for every little thing. It's like going to a restaurant, they charge you for the salt. These games, the final boss doesn't kill you, the loot boxes do. You enter the game world with nothing, and you leave with a bill. The game says it's free, kinda like how a trap is free. Yeah, they might give you some free coins, just enough to realize you need to spend money for them to mean anything. You could sell your soul for 200 gems, and still need 800 more to summon disappointment. I'm talking these are the games where happiness is behind a paywall. When you buy the pass, the wall just gets taller. You ever feel like your wallet got hit by a blue shell? These games don't have difficulties, they have pricing tiers. It's hard to even call these games. I call them spectator sports. You watch who can send more of their money through a shredder. What a game! Either way, they're all losers. The only winners aren't playing. And you got the big companies pushing this crap. They're already swimming in money, throwing it around like it's confetti at New Year's. And they're scared. Scared to take a chance. If it's not a live service, it's a sequel or a remake. It's like Hollywood, they all ran out of ideas. They just started remaking the remakes. Hope you're ready for another superhero movie. I hear it's a team up, they're getting the band back together. Oh boy, you've never seen anything like that before. They have enough money to fund a revolution, instead they drop another remaster. These are the guys that said they couldn't afford innovation, then they bought a yacht shaped like a pyramid of stock options. They could have funded 100 new artists, instead they funded an algorithm and a focus group in Idaho. These guys don't make waves anymore, they bottle them, sell them, and sue anybody that tries to surf. They said they were open to change, then they trademarked the word maybe. Risk, that's something they acquire, then fire. Even if they could break through the moat around their imagination that grew with their profits, whatever they make, they rush it out so fast the only thing that functions worth a damn is the cash store. So what if there's not much game past the tutorial? You need more gems! It's like buying a new car, only all the wheels fall off driving it home. Is this art, or did the graphics card just sneeze? You pre-order one of these games, a few months later you receive a 70GB apology. You buy one of these AAA games, hell, one of these quadruple A games, you find a beautiful open world, empty as a promise. These games might have ray tracing, but they got no direction. I can see the light, but not the point. You get to this breathtaking title screen, then it tells you it's gotta download additional textures, like hope. You explore a handcrafted world, and you realize the hands are wearing suits. The budget was just $300 million, alright? The soul costs extra. And hey, if you want a part of these big companies, You're an indie darling. Where's the middle ground? It's like a sandwich with no filling, just two slices of bread arguing about graphics.
You look like a PS1 game got left in the microwave.
You look like lens flare the Vaseline the video game. The solid, dependable, okay game is such a rarity, we have to wave it around and beg developers to notice everyone wants more of it. Only to be told that asking for the bare minimum is completely unreasonable. That we're the bad guys for having things like standards or an eye for quality. You kidding? It's hard not to notice how everything is either a Michelin star restaurant or a food truck now. Like the world decided it only wanted skyscrapers and dog houses. These games are noticeably missing. But really, we're just waiting for the indie darlings to evolve into the mid-tier developers of tomorrow. Or the big companies to get knocked down to a more reasonable size. But are games dying? Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But one thing is for sure, my backlog is alive and kicking. Gaming isn't dead, it's morphing, it's mutating, it's like digital Darwinism. It's just going through a phase, like those awkward teenage years where everything felt weird and nothing made sense. Puberty hit them hard, they started growing arms, legs, and subscription tiers. They used to dream in pixels, now they're just growing hair on their loot boxes. They wrote that breakup letter to single-player games, then drunk texted them at 3 a.m. with another remaster. But you know, that's what happens when your first romantic feeling was for a quarterly earnings report. We'll come out the other side stronger, more creative, and with even more bizarre ways to spend our free time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be feeding my virtual pet rock. Only to be told that asking for the bar... Puberty hit them hard, they started growing arms, legs, and subscription tier... Oh my goodness.